Mike's Night at the Fights, here with Ryan Blue Chip Martin, preceding his victory here at Twin River Casino. The date is March 28th, 2014, another great night of boxing put on by Jimmy Birchfield and CES Sports and Entertainment. So Ryan, I mean, we've heard a lot about you. Obviously, you got 4 professional fights under your belt now. We've been following you since day one. Is this your first fight up here in this end? So it's an honor for us at Mike's Night at the Fights and the New Haven Register to be up front in person with you now. Skills in the arsenal you got. Brilliant at that. The first question I want to ask you is, how does it feel now that you're 4-0, you're on a breaking point, you got 3 knockouts under your belt, another one tonight, and you're taking that next step now? You know, you're in the Northeast, you're performing in Providence, you'll hopefully have more fights coming up here. How does it feel now that you're taking that journey to different regions and you're making that next step onto the next level, 5-0, 6-0 as you climb up?
It feels good, especially with my team around me. 50 Cent with my team, they make me feel real comfortable wherever we go. It can be anywhere. It can be on the West Coast. We're gonna feel the same we feel on the East Coast. And I like traveling to new places. The crowd, they love me. I don't even know them, and they love me. And it's amazing to get that feeling back from the crowd from here. Just building my brand and building myself up in different areas. So it's a wonderful feeling before on 3 knockouts.
Now tonight we saw something on the big screen prior to your entrance. You know, it was rather inspirational. We love covering underground guys such as yourself on the come up to the prize fight and to the world title, obviously. But what I saw was, I saw some documentary work, I saw some hype work on somebody who's coming up, and fighters such as yourself deserve this. Now tell us, does that come from having a guy like 50 Cent in your corner? And how does that feel that you got to show the fans what you were and what you were about before you entered the ring?
Yeah, we just showing the fans that I'm a normal kid. I just work hard. I work hard at what I do. I'm not an arrogant type of guy. I'm just a regular, everyday guy. I get up and work hard. My manager, he works hard. That's who put the video together. And it was just an introduction for the crowd to get to know me a little bit,
and it sure showed.
Yeah, and it's just letting know everybody we working hard. We on the upcome. We just an unknown kid right now on the uprise.
It's things like that prior to your entrance in the ring that is gonna make you known already. And it's funny you say that, because that's something we promote a lot, is giving guys such as yourself on the up and come. We like to see them, you know, promote themselves and get them to get on that front face basis with the crowd, if you will. Yeah. So that was really good. Shout outs to your team and shout outs to your manager for putting that together. A lot of respect there.
They work hard. They work hard.
You said several times that you're very close with your team. This is something that we like to ask all fighters. Without your team, without the people you love and who care for you around you, do you think this would be possible, and would you be in this journey?
No, I wouldn't be here right now if it was possible. If my trainer or my strength conditioning coach or my manager wasn't here, I wouldn't be here. If if one of them had something else to do, well, none of us would be here. We all have to be here for everything to go as planned. That's how much my team means to me.
Now, one other thing I want to touch on. There's something that you got that me and my whole team noticed tonight. All of us said it. And we don't usually let fighters in on what we say on the side as press, but I'm gonna let you in on it. There was something from that video, and when you entered the ring, it's your posture. You're very confident in what you do. Like you said, it's your 9 to 5 in the video. And you got the frame. As we can see, the work pays off. Tell us, when did you make the decision that this was the key? When did you answer the call that boxing was the journey you wanted to take? What made you realize this?
At the age of 7 years old, I knew boxing was what I wanted to do. At the age of 7, even throughout high school, boxing, I already knew boxing was what I wanted to do in my life. I made my mind up at the age of 7, 8 years old. When I first stepped in the ring, my first fight, I was like, oh man, I love it, and it just grew on me. So 13 years later, I'm still doing it, and I'm pro at it, making a living off of it, and hopefully change people's lives while I change my own life.
Making a living off your passion, man.
Yeah.
That's the key to success. Now, one last question we like to ask every fighter the first time we meet them and the last time we interview them towards the end of their careers, which obviously we got a long route coming with Ryan Martin, and we hope to cover you the whole road, the whole long journey. The first part of this two-part question is, why? Boxing is a very brute sport. It's the modern day gladiator sport, if you will. That ring is the modern day Roman Coliseum. You go in there, you're giving your blood, sweat, and tears every day. And nobody knows what's going to happen. You go out there, and like you showed tonight, you got to give it your all with your heart, your mind, your soul. Every ounce of work got to be put in there. Why boxing? Does the love stir in you? Is it the combat? What exactly is it, if you had to pick one specific thing about the pugilistic sport that makes you want to box?
Collaborate on that question. Her name Jessica Eva Ash, fight UFC, and she said one thing I never forget. She said we do this sport, UFC and boxing, because we're crazy. You have to be crazy to do this sport. You also have to be mentally tough and physically. You gotta give it 100%. You can't go in there halfway. You'll never come out victorious. But I do it out of love. It's my passion. I can't picture me doing anything else. And it's just love it. I wouldn't trade in anything. I love the sport. I know it's a messed up sport at times, but you gotta give and take what comes with it.
Fighters such as yourself show the sport still has beauty, and it's got another generation coming forward, man. We won't take up any more of your victory celebration time. The last part of this question for me and Mike's Not at the Fights for you, Ryan Martin, is, where do you want to be? Whether it's 10 years, whether it's 20 years, obviously you're young. What do you want your legacy and your imprint to be in the sport of boxing? And how do you want people to remember Ryan Blue Chip Martin?
To be honest, I just want to be able to inspire younger kids, some adults, to be a champion outside the ring in other people's lives. I just want to touch other people's lives outside the sport of boxing. And I'm not multi-division in boxing, but most of all, I want to touch other people's lives, change other people's lives through the sport of boxing.
Well, you surely touched the fans here tonight. You opened a third eye here at Mike's Not at the Fights for sure. A lot of fans now know about your team. They know a little bit about your story. And we look forward to covering you from here in the future and to the end of the road. And hopefully you accomplish that dream and you touch more people than you touched tonight.
Okay, thanks.
Mike's Not at the Fight signing out with Ryan Blue Chip Martin, the pride of Tennessee.